YouTube? What's up? It's an early morning on a Saturday. The weather's gonna be good, and us three are ready to ride. Let me tell you what we got in store. All right, so y'all know Jimmy and Tracy. Jimmy and Tracy, where we going today?
Well,
we're going to Little Hawking, Ohio.
Little Hawking, Ohio.
Digits, and then
555 highway.
555 highway. Yes. So.
And then we're gonna play it out here and just deal with your check-in.
Yeah. So we're just hanging out today, y'all, and it's early in the morning. It's supposed to be in 80 degrees, and we're out on the beast, and we're out on storm. Good weather today. It's already nice and clear, full moon, so we got to watch out for deers and stuff like that. So we're out here. We're gonna do a bunch of miles and just get some miles in before the cold weather comes. They're talking about a more harsh winter this year with a few blizzards. I'll believe it when I see it, but you know, I like to ride in all weather. I'm gonna try and do some riding in some light snow if I can. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if you can see the moon right there, full moon. So on the way here, I was kind of, you know, trying to be careful, watching out for deer. They like to be out on the road and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, we're gonna jump on. Like we said, we're going to Triple Nickel in Ohio. That's pretty much, when I looked on YouTube, a lot of people was comparing it to Tail of the Dragon. They said it's Ohio's Tail of the Dragon. So let's get out there and see what's going on. Lights are good. It's a lot of deer out because the full moon. Well, probably, I mean, you know more than me.
I'll tell you what, we were going to hunt today, but there's no way we're going to do it with all the snakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Late snakes.
I need another one because I got a problem with the head.
We're going to stop with a key and get you a pillow. So once again, we're out, and I'm always enjoying the ride with Jimmy and Tracy because they always plan some good trips, like I always say. And when we ride on these rides, like for this one, it's one of the Harley owners groups rides that they sponsor online, and they have these challenges. One is the 10 rides for 23, and you go to different intersections and locations, and you take a picture. They send you a coin, and the other one is the 50 rides. One Nation challenge, where they have locations all throughout the 50 states. And so this one ride that we're on now is one of the 50 rides One Nation. So can't wait. And it's just, like I said, always a good time with them. Look at that sunset, you guys. I'm laughing because we were out here freezing, like my hands are still. I got those heated grips on, but we were in like this low valley, and oh my God, it got super cold. Whew, that was fun, but man, how cold was it?
It was so cold. And somebody would not stop.
Get rid of both of y'all.
Oh man. So we just rode from all the way that direction somewhere, and when we got into the low valleys, it was freezing. So let me see if I can zoom in where you can see like the sun cooking up the hills. But look at these fall colors, it's amazing. Sorry about my finger in the camera, but wow. Once we got up the hill, everything started to fog up. Glasses, helmet, and the fog felt so good because it was warm like heat. This is what these rides are for. It's fall, and we can see all the fall colored leaves in the background. But just look at the sunrise. I mean, that's beautiful.
Chris said he's freezing.
I can't stop laughing at these
I
suits.
said,
From one bike to the other?
no, I said, but Chris gave me the signal. When Chris went
I
like
rolled up, I was like, oh.
Chris went like this. When we passed, I said, first off, Chris jumped in front of us. That means he needs to get off.
Jimmy said he's leaving us. Oh, man.
No, you won't buy the bike. No, I ain't buying that. I'll be right there behind you. Oh, we get right here. Okay.
Oh, man. It's, you gotta find humor in these trips, man. It is, oh, man, look at all the bugs out already. The gnats are enjoying the heat, too, so. So this is one of the Maryland area rest stops. And they have a bridge that connects to go all the way to the other side. And we've never been in here, so we're just gonna go inside, kind of like warm up.
It'll be on the sign in here too.
Yeah. So as you can see from the pictures there's a lot of areas where you can do like a lot of outdoor sports, biking, water tubing, whitewater rafting, all that right here in Maryland, also in West Virginia. So look at the picture from here. It's pretty nice. Hi. Maryland flag. So as you can see, it's not really too windy out here, and we're high up on the mountain, so if it was windy it would really show from the flags. But we got a good day. It's gonna warm up. We're laughing about being cold, but after a while we're gonna be really hot. So good exercise. This will be followed up by a ton of morning breakfast, I'm sure. Look at these mountains just carved right into the hills. And I remember coming through here at night a lot on the bike, and you just want to get through it when you're riding through. Especially when you're getting down into those curves and it's cold or raining or dark. See if I tap the screen, there we go. Now you can kind of see. Yep. It's nice out here, guys. We're gonna jump back on the bikes shortly and get our ride on. Just trying to warm up a little bit. All right, guys, so we're about to get back on the bikes and we're gonna head up the road. We are in about 30 miles south of Cumberland, Maryland. That's where we're gonna stay at tonight. And we're not gonna stop because it's still early, but we will stop for coffee and food at some point. And we're just gonna put some more miles in for right now. So see you in a minute. So back on the bikes we go. And one of the other favorite things that I like doing while I'm riding through the mountains of West Virginia and as I get through the mountains in Maryland is kind of just, you know, like these mountains and hills right here I'm familiar with. They're like cut and curved all the way through, and it's just good to look at. But also looking at the fall leaf color changes is awesome. And right about now I know is when, you know, once we start seeing the sunlight and we want to like warm up or even cool off in the summertime, we just stop and get something to eat. And one of our favorite places to stop is at Cracker Barrel. So we just stopped at the Cracker Barrel. We're in Cumberland, Maryland, or we just passed Cumberland, Maryland, or somewhere close by. And we're gonna take a quick break and get something to eat. We haven't been riding too long, but this will give it a chance to warm up a little bit. And there's also a Harley-Davidson dealership right up the road, not too far away. I think about a mile from here or so. I'm not sure what time they open. Generally, like around 10 on the weekends is when they open. So we'll see. So cool thing about Cracker Barrel is when you wait, you can be out here playing games and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. So far, we're getting some really good scenic views, and it's just great to be out here. And you can feel the temperature changing. It's warming up, but just this time of year, the seasons are really unpredictable. So in my saddlebag, I bought all my heated gear with me and other layers to put on just in case. I see already that the weather is changing for Sunday coming back. I see like 70% rain. Hopefully that's in the like late afternoon because I really don't want to ride wet and cold. So, but I guess our table's ready, so we're gonna head on in. Let's go. So I don't know if you guys have Cracker Barrels where you are, wherever you're watching from, other countries, other states, but this is what it looks like inside. Each holiday, they actually are very festive and selling decorations, old school type of candies and things like that. And it's just an overall nice restaurant. I always get the same thing, which is like the grandma sampler. So let's see what we have. Oh, look, it's a fireplace. So you can go get in front of the fireplace. Oh man. All right guys, so we have our table, but I just want to stop and ask, what's your favorite cola or what's your favorite candy? Put that in the comment section. But like, here it is. Here's all the old school selections. It's pretty cool. Man, trick or treat, right? They always have the coolest coffee mugs in here. I should have left some space in my tour pack for shopping, but forgot. Sweet tooth. Is that your favorite Halloween candy? All right, let me get back to the table. All right, so we had a nice big breakfast. I was so hungry I forgot to record what I was eating, but the grandma sampler just had like pancakes. I ended up getting pecan pancakes, eggs, and sausage, and biscuits, and all kind of stuff. So nice and full, ready to ride. We're gonna stop at one of the Harley-Davidson dealerships out here, and from there, just continue to ride. We don't have a far trip. I think it's only like 4 or 5 hours, but we're just making it a field trip, you know. Winter time's coming, and I still ride in the winter, but as far as long trips, I don't really do any super long trips, so that's something that I can still add on to the bucket list. So as long as you got that heater gear, you're good to go. So right after you eat, you know, sometimes you want to jump right back on the road, but sometimes it's often a good idea to just make one quick stop just to kind of, you know, wake up, I guess. Sometimes after you eat, you can get the itis, and the itis is when you get sleepy after eating. So one of the things that we like doing to wake up is we'll make a quick dealer stop. Plus, Jimmy had to get them to look at something on his bike, and I was also looking for a part in there. I wanted to get some saddlebag lights, and so they were back ordered on the internet, and I was just trying to, every dealership we stopped at, I wanted to just see if they had them. So but also we can also stop here and get a dealer check-in. And dealer check-ins are also through the Harley-Davidson application on your cell phone. The app tracks your mileage, and then it also does like a GPS location that gives you points to earn virtual coins and badges at all the Harley-Davidson dealership stops. Each month, they also have certain mileage challenges. They'll tell you to do like 250 miles in 3 dealer shops. That's one of the challenges for November. And some of the longer riding months or summer months for riding, the challenges will be more difficult with longer mileages and more dealer stops. All right, so you can see we're at Highland Harley-Davidson. It's in Cumberland, Maryland. And we like to stop at all the different dealerships. We're on our road trips, and then we take a picture with the sign, and it gives you credit for a dealership check-in. So that's what I'm about to do. And then we're gonna go inside and see what they have in here. So I'm out here at this Highland Harley-Davidson. Jimmy is getting his rear foot peg, the left side, tightened up, and we just ate, but this was right up the street. So we go in here and see what's going on, see what they have, see if I can find more parts for Storm and maybe even for Grady. But only bad thing is I don't have any more luggage space. Wow, look at that. I miss my low rider S. You guys out there own any of these off-road ATVs, anything like that? I saw some nice ones out front, and some even with tow hitches and things like that. What do you guys use yours for other than like off-roading? Do you use it for hunting? You use it for like when you go down to Myrtle Beach or some of the other festivities or bike places or whatever? What are you using yours for? All right, there is the Road Glide 3, some more Road Glides, and Street Glide Limited. This isn't a big Harley-Davidson dealership, but it's nice. One of my favorite bikes right here is the Pan America, and they want 21 for this. And not sure what year it is, but it's black. It could be any year. I do like the fact that it has the lace wheels. I couldn't remember the name. Lace spokes or lace wheels. I hope if I put my glasses on right. I know some of you guys always see me with sunglasses on, but my sunglasses are actually prescription, and I need them to see things that are up close. Yeah, so I'm looking for the long smoked light bar for the tour pack, and then the smoked saddlebag lights for the tour pack. I mean, not for the tour pack, but for the saddlebag. And I didn't see it on the wall, but that doesn't mean they don't have it. So I'm just gonna talk to the person behind the parts desk and see. So what do y'all think about these Street Glide Fast Johnnies? At Harley-Davidson of Washington, they have one, and it already has like the pipes put on. It has the 131 put in it. The paint scheme for me is really not my thing, but it is different. It is different. So Jimmy told Tracy to come in here and shop while he gets the bike done. So she's about to spend about 10 grand watching.
No, I'll try to. So now you're up to 12.
Right. we'll be trading his bike in for a trike just so he can put all the stuff in it.
Looks like I can get training.
Then you can ride it and he can ride yours.
All right, so after departing Cumberland, Maryland, we just get back on the road, and we had made it well into West Virginia, and we were ahead of schedule. So we knew that we wanted to stop at another Harley-Davidson dealership, and so that's where we're on our way to. On these Harley-Davidson visits, a lot of times we like to grab poker chips or coins or different things. But like I said before, I'm also in the market searching for some tail lights. Or actually, on this trip, I was actually looking also for the large light bar for my tour pack. And I was going for a different kind of look and design. And also, while we were there, they were having a trunk or treat for the kids. And so a lot of dealerships do that during the Halloween time. And it's just like an internal, you know, Harley-Davidson event where they have candy, food, and games and stuff like that for, you know, for the local kids in the community. And the mall normally would give out candy and things like that, and it was closed. And so the dealership that was local went on and took the challenge for the city, and they offered a, you know, a public trunk or treat for everybody in the city to come to. And it was a big turnout. So we're just getting here, and so I'll stop talking so you guys can enjoy the trip. All right, what's up, YouTube? I'm out here, and I'm in West Virginia somewhere. I'm trying to figure out what dealership this is. We just pulled up, and oh well, it's a Harley-Davidson dealership. We'll get inside and we'll see which one it is. And right now, it looks like they're having their Halloween trunk or treat, and lots of family and fun out here. So everybody out hanging out. Hog chapter out here, and almost heaven chapter, Bridgeport, West Virginia. So nice big showroom in here. All the cool bikes. Look at that big bike design prints on the wall. The art is nice. Love it. It's nice. Hey, how's it going?
Good, yourself?
Good, thanks.
Welcome.
Thank you. Nice. Haven't seen many of these out on the road. If you guys have one, tell me how you like it. Nice CVO Street Glide. She's cold again. What is that?
This is nice. This is a
Oh, that's.
Look
Wow. That's a seat pad or a back pad?
I think this might be. Yeah, traveling blanket.
You just bought a blanket.
Look, traveling blanket. And he said they don't exist for what we on the move. Like, there they are, right there.
Oh, it goes inside the bag.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nice?
Look at this one. Is that the one y'all bought?
Oh, well, this is not this shape, but I did buy a holder for Jimmy.
Oh,
ours
okay.
Ours is a square holder.
Yeah. So we've been going to all the different stops for the Ride 365, and the other one is 2. But each time you go to a different site and you post a photo, then they send you a coin, and so you get an opportunity to go ahead and get coin and a letter from Harley-Davidson and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool. So I need to go over here in parts. I see they have a lot of poker chips, which is cool. Everybody's festive with Halloween decorations. It was still kind of cold out there, but just got a hoodie on and a vest, so that was good enough. So I haven't seen this one yet. 152? Okay, thank you. little different. Here's an all black jacket. It's like the Letterman jacket build. So it's Harley-Davidson. I haven't seen that one yet either. So that's different. I have that shirt. I have this jersey. I don't have the red and black one. I'm gonna have to grab one. But got to get ready for my vacation, and Christmas is coming up. So maybe I'll defer to Christmas list. I keep seeing these, man. These are pretty nice. I like the decaling on this bike, and the color is pretty good. I like the way the color sits on this. This color is nice too. I like the Harley-Davidson emblem on this one. A nice Corbin seat. These seats are nice. Super expensive though. They say that they're really comfortable. A lot of people are switching over to these seats when they don't like their Harley seat, but just touching it, it feels super hard. And I know you have to sit on it, but any seat that you get, you need to break in. And some people don't want to break them in, but even if you order a special order seat, a custom seat, you still got to break that in too. So I've gotten my CVO seat super comfortable. I'm in all the elements on that thing. It actually started drizzling a little bit as we were riding today, but you got to just get that thing out in the rain, the heat, and it's going to get a little bit of snow this year, so I'll be on it. So all right guys, so I'm gonna head on out and grab a hot dog, and then I'll be out on the road again. I just got through buying a tour pack light for my Road Glide, and tour pack light is working well. I got a new, more modern look, and it is awesome. So this is a big turnout. I know they have a trunk or treat at the Harley-Davidson in Washington, but this one looks way like there's a way lot more amount of people that are into Harley-Davidsons out here than anywhere else. So, wow. All right guys, so no more hot dogs, but I grabbed a chili dog, and they are ready to ride, so I need to get on my bike and get ready to go. So all right, so we're out and we're on our final stretch, and just thinking about the trip. The last stop was it was called Almost Heaven Harley-Davidson in West Virginia, and it was a nice dealership. The guys were nice. They actually loaned me a tool so I could go ahead and change the light bar that I had on the back of my tour pack, because I was so excited to just put it on. I put it on right then and there. And so we're riding and just enjoying the scenery. As you can see, the ground is getting wet, and we tried to stop so we could avoid some of the rainstorms that were coming up, but you know, as they always say, it's not a trip unless it's a road trip, unless it's starting to rain. So every time we get on this ride, it just rains us out, and it just reminds me of some of the videos that I watch with Just GQ. No matter where he goes or travels to, the rain seems to try and foil the plan. So we made it into Ohio as we crossed that bridge, and we're trying to get to our point, and we made it. But on this trip, we decided to go ahead and just turn around, because Highway 555 is no joke, especially trying to ride it in the rain. With the fall leaves and as slippery as it is, we just decided to head back, and we have a long trip back, and we're just back on the road again, crossing this river that we came into from West Virginia to make it into Ohio. And one day I'll come back and try and do this, you know, this triple nickel ride. But, you know, we had fun while it lasted. And as you can see, it's like raining, then it clears up and it rains again. We didn't really pay attention as to like the full weather forecast for the entire trip. We just knew it was going to be like an 80-degree weekend, but you know, we thought it would extend out to like, you know, the next few states. But that's one thing to be aware of when you ride, is that state next to you might be cold and rainy like it was for us. And so luckily we had bought a lot of rain gear, a lot of extra, you know, clothes to keep us warm. But all right, so we're out here. We stopped at Texas Roadhouse, had some food, and about to get back on the road now. It is wet out here. So we stopped to get out of the rain for a little while. We still got about an hour and a half more to ride, and it's pretty cold. It's gonna drop down to about 40 something ish, I think. So we'll see what happens. Everybody's feet are wet, so that's not a good combination. So all right.
Took you long enough.
So I'm definitely gonna be doing a bike wash tomorrow. So far so good. I think I jinxed myself talking about cold, snowy rides, but we'll see. You do have to remember to put the rain sock on whenever you're riding and it's wet out. I'm glad that I don't have the original exhaust, because that thing would have been filthy. This is easy to clean. You just spray and go. So, easy peasy. All right, time to roll. What's up, what's up? We just got to our overnight stay, and it's finally dry. We've been getting soaked, rained on all day, all night, cold. It's supposed to have been an 80-degree trip, but nope. Murphy's Law, you know, it's not a trip unless it's raining, so. How many miles do you think we rode in the rain?
A gazillion. A gazillion rides, a gazillion. I think
that was
a gazillion.
That was more of an adrenaline rush than we would have got on the 555. Yeah.
And just think, someone didn't want to bring their rain gear at all because they said it's supposed to be 80.
Who's she talking about, Jimmy?
I had to make him bring his rain gear.
She sure didn't talk a lot with someone sitting on his back.
Wow, so I'm waking up. It's Sunday morning and still wet and rainy outside. Still up in the mountains, and I'm gonna have to take a long, cold ride again. So it is what it is. It's the hotel that we stayed in, and still not checking out yet, but gonna go down and get some breakfast. So I mean, you can see the steam coming off the hills. It's supposed to warm up, but like when I get back to my home area, it's crazy. I'm about 2 hours away, and it's gonna be 80 degrees today. So I don't keep my room this messy, y'all. This is just my gear trying to dry off. I mean, some of it is stuff that I'm putting on for the trip, but some of the stuff over here, I have the heat all the way up and just trying to dry off. And I got this thing on 90 trying to dry my gear. It's been drying all night, but let's go down and get something to eat for the meantime. Place it's called the Sleep Inn. It's in Cumberland, Maryland. It's pretty comfortable. It's nice. It's clean. It was for a Saturday night stay. It's $130 a night, and it takes you from the hills up in Maryland all the way through West Virginia. This main road here, from West Virginia to Ohio. I'm funny, man. So what I did, I'm walking down the hallway recording, and here's some people on the elevator coughing. I think I'm gonna take the steps. Yeah, I am really, COVID is back, man. So you gotta be careful. even with the shots and all that stuff. You hear people cough and go the other way. Mask up. Let's see from this other side of the window. So that's the highway we gotta get on. And like, so the earlier part in the video where we were freezing cold, laughing and stuff, we gotta travel through all that. And you can just see it just looks cold. It's crazy. Upstairs. I'm about to push the door for somebody's room. Hey, good morning, y'all. Thanks for hanging with me. I know like this trip turned into a bust. We rode there. I guess it's really like a turn and burn because by the time we got there, there's no way, you know, we were freezing cold, wet. There's just no way we could have just really, we could have rode the curves and stuff like that, but you know, it's already dangerous enough. But with the leaves on the ground, it could be very slippery and stuff like that, and we didn't want to ride, so. There's Tracy. Hey, you ate already? Yeah, I'm gonna eat, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna eat. So they're talking about like this wintry snow thing. And I don't think that's here, but hopefully not. But I'm gonna have to get up out of here and get to my home area. So I'm about to eat, but let's walk outside and show you guys. Nice festive. So ready to ride. We're gonna get gas for all you guys that's out in California. The unleaded gas up here is $3.32. Why do they put 9 over 10, guys? Just put 3.33, call it a day, right? I guess it's probably something they have to do, I don't know. So we parked out here, didn't cover the bikes up, just trying to get back inside. So just gonna come back out here to a wet seat and just ride. I'm gonna put on some rain gear. I'm not putting on heated gear, I want to. It's gonna be wet, but then by the time I get back to my area, it's gonna be hot. So just struggle through. It's a 2-hour ride. We're just gonna push through. This bike storm rides really good in the rain. Yesterday I changed out the light bar, switching subjects really quick. I changed out this light bar. The gray matches what they call dark platinum, which is really silver, but it matches up pretty well. So I put those on. I like the way it doesn't have like the individual like dots in the lights, but the LED bar. And then so later on today, I'm gonna put on the matching saddlebag lights. Just switching subjects, I guess. But anyway, that is what we're about to ride in. So I'm gonna go ahead and say bye to Tracy. She's about to go on and do her virtual Sunday school class that she teaches. And so Jimmy will be coming down too. We're coming down separate. So when she finishes her classes, that's when we're gonna roll out. But I got on these Harley-Davidson boots, and I had the boot covers on, but my feet are still soaking wet. She said good morning. So she's not gonna teach, she just has to open up the class. So Jimmy said he'll be down here at 8 o'clock. What time is it?
It's 8:06.
8:06. So anyway, I'm gonna get some food, y'all, and then we're gonna get back out on the road. So see you. So they have coffee, tea over there as usual, and everybody kind of just mix up, you know, their plate or whatever. But this is all they have, but it's free. So all right, so the breakfast was you know, it was edible. You know, me being a military dude, a former military dude, I was able to eat it, but McDonald's is right here. I probably should have just walked over here, but that coffee that they had, I had some nasty coffee on military deployments, and I was just not drinking that coffee in there. Not today. So I'm just walking over here, get me some McDonald's coffee, and we'll be leaving in a little bit. Man, I just wish we could have probably you know, got a little bit on that that ride, a little bit more, but you know, hey, we met the goal. We went there, we took a picture, came back. I was just so cold and wet by the time we got there. Even taking a picture, I was pretty much done. I forgot to even video where we were, and forgot to, you know, really talk about, you know, what we were doing, the purpose of the visit, the road we were supposed to take, and all that stuff. But sorry about that, guys. Next time. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I decided to skip out on that experience too. Sometimes you go places and you're just not feeling it, you know? But I think I'm just ready to get back home and get back to some warmer weather. I'm gonna get out there today and I'm gonna go visit a local dealership so I can pick up the other lights that I was talking about. Go home, wash the bike up, install that part, and get ready for some football. Who y'all think gonna win today? I think, all right, so tell me this. Who's gonna win between, well, actually, that's not even gonna be fun because I'm not even gonna have this video edited before the game starts, so we're just gonna scratch that. But I'm a Cowboys fan for all y'all. This is not a Commander shirt, it's a Harley-Davidson shirt. And, but anyway, so it's almost November. We all know, you know, a lot of football teams start falling off in November. A lot of football teams that are doing bad start playing better. So, what do y'all think? I don't know. Cowboys fans, I know y'all, we always gonna say, hey, we're going to the Super Bowl. But anyway, San Fran is doing good. Philly's doing good. Some other teams are doing good. Who do y'all think is gonna be in the Super Bowl? That's the better question. Who's gonna predict the 2 Super Bowl teams? Put it in the comment. All right, so all that stuff is right in this pack here. And it's time to go. We got a 9:30 leave time. And it's just all about doing stuff on the bikes and leaving out. Time to go, time to get up on this bike. This is what I have packed. This fits right in the tour pack. And some of the stuff I'm gonna put in my, this fits right in the saddlebag. Some of the stuff I'm gonna put in my tour pack. And it's time to ride. It's only 2 hours, so be back in the heat. I'm bundled up for now. Yeah.
Maybe I had some.
No, it's gonna be cold once we get that valley. This because we're like on the top.
That valley will be cold.
That thing is so cold.
All right, guys, time to go. Oh man, it's drying, no rain, but the road is still a little wet. Enough to splash back on your bike and shoes, get your feet wet. So I'm prepared, I got my gaiters on. And that's how you break a seat in. Nice wet, elements, heat, everything you can put in the elements. So back on the bikes again, and this time it's for like a short ride back home. And it's gonna take about a total of 2 hours or less to get there. I'm gonna be in competing traffic because I think there's like a home game, or there's a game in Baltimore, or there's a game right in DC or close to DC for the Washington Commanders. And but I just want to get back and you know, get in front of the TV to watch something for myself. So while I'm riding, you know, it's raining again, and we had just got the gear dry, but it's just again part of the road trip. One of the things that I noticed on this bike is without the lower fairings, your feet get really wet. So I decided to go ahead and stop right here at Frederick HarleyDavidson at the halfway point on my way home. All right, guys, I stopped off. Jimmy and Tracy kept going. I wanted to stop off at Harley-Davidson of Frederick and just kind of see what's in here. I wanted to do a check-in. But while the ground is drying off, I wanted to go ahead and just wait a while because that's the time when it's the slippriest on the road. And I've been riding for a little bit. So just stopping off to take a break, use the bathroom, probably buy a few things, and I'm back on the road. All right, so his or hers, somebody just bought a new bike. Looks like she's on a new street glide. So, all right, let's go in here, see what I can find to buy. Plenty of bikes in here, but I'm not bike shopping. I am looking for the saddlebag LED smoked light for my saddlebags. I know they have it at my local dealership, but I gotta ride past my house to get there. So why not just stop here, see if they have it. Don't see it on the wall, but this place normally has everything. Probably walked right past it. One thing about this dealership is they always have good motor clothes. Look at that hat, it's pretty cool. I have this one already, I like that one. Let's see what kind of boots they have. Need another Pan America for these rainy rides. Let that thing get dirty. Instead of my, you know, my nice bikes, let the Pan America get dirty, right? All right, guys, I'm gonna pause the video and be right back.
Bro, lagay pa ano ko muna. Ano ko, tiraran ko na bago ko yan.
So that was a good stop inside of Frederick HarleyDavidson. It's one of my favorite stores that takes about an hour for me to get to. And they always have the best gear that you can't find at any other Harley-Davidson dealerships. And I love it. So right here, I'm stopping off at Harley-Davidson of Washington because that's where they finally have my rear saddlebag tail lights. So with just a quick in and out and talk to some of my favorite parts salesmen, I'm back on the bike and I'm getting home. Oh yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that I don't have a garage queen. This thing it's filthy. I mean, the bike, it's a good color because it doesn't show the dirt good, but this thing is grimy, dirty. And I stopped and I mean, there was still this one guy giving compliments to the bike, and so I appreciate that. But look at the way all this road sludge is right here. Oh man, it's kind of baked in. All right, so we're gonna see how it looks afterwards. What's up, you guys? So I made it back safe. I'm out here, and I had to switch out into some shorts. It's so freaking hot out here in PG County, Maryland. It's nice. So this bike is filthy, and of course, I'm getting ready to wash it. And yeah, I'm gonna clean it up, and got my little cup of water here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my saddlebag lights on. And I went on and changed out this light bar. I think it looks a lot better. But as far as the trip, there's a few things that got on my nerves, like these fairing bag things. They kept opening up every time I would hit a bump or from the exhaust rumble. So what I think I'm gonna do, now I don't want to open. I think right here, I'm gonna go ahead and put like a magnet right there, just to help keep these things closed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And what else did I notice? I'm having an issue with my sound. My sound's not playing through my speakers, but they're coming to pick my bike up Tuesday anyway, so they can do the recall work. So they'll address that. But I think maybe a fuse went out on the amp or something. I don't know. They'll figure it out. It's under warranty. So a lot of things continue to get on my nerves with this bike, but it's all things that are going on with, you know, just part of buying something that's new, something that hasn't been out yet. And you know, that just comes with the territory. Other than that, the bike did really well, rode really fast. And I was in the rain the entire time, and it did really good in the rain. We got out to Highway 555, and it was just raining too much to try and get on it and go around those curves and do things, especially with the fall leaves and stuff. So we took a picture and then we just turned back around. And so we'll have fun next time. What else didn't I like? Oh, I made some adjustments to my suspension before the start of the trip, and that turned out really good. So suspension improvement. I was a little bit too modest with my weight. I'm fatter than I thought, was heavier than I thought, so I had to make some minor changes. And what else is going on with this bike? Oh, there's a few more tunes that I saw them add to the Screamin' Eagle platform. I'm gonna wash my bike and I'm gonna load those, and I'm gonna see how those work, or I'm gonna see which ones they are before I try and load them. So recall, no sound in the speakers. I don't like the tour pack storage things popping open, and just minor stuff. Oh, one person said, like, if you're having issues with the bike, having like hard starts and things like that, to go ahead and just let it run through the entire program before you hit the start button. And actually that's been working for me. So I intentionally tried to not start it by allowing it to go through like all the menu options, and I did have problems. And there was a problem that I did have. I stopped at Frederick HarleyDavidson, and I was parked on a hill again, and it seems like on the hill is when it's having issues where it floods itself out. So I couldn't get the bike started, and I was kind of angry, but I was trying to act calm. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna add that to the video or not. I try and be fully transparent, so I might. I don't know if my language was appropriate or not, but we'll just put it on there anyway. And what else? I gotta check my top speed. I don't know if I even ended my Harley program, but somebody was saying top speed is 112. I got up to 112. I don't know if it shut it down, but I saw like the 112 number and intentionally backed off. I didn't realize I was going that fast. A few people asked me, how is it doing with the new exhaust, and if I gained power or lost power? Well, before I put the exhaust on, I believe that I did lose power, and then because I had the heavy breather on, and then once I put the exhaust on and ran the tune, I feel a lot more power gain that I was missing from before. And so it's back, the power's back. It feels very torquey. I feel like I can pull it and lift wheelies if I want to do that, or I feel like I could do burnouts if I want to do that, but I don't want to mess my bike up, so I'm not going to be doing all that stuff. And what else is there? Someone asked me about the bars. I know there's bars available. I know you can change them out. These bars are just so perfect, so ride perfect, that I just think I'm definitely, I don't want to say definite, but I'm really comfortable with how they are. I don't mind the look and just the maneuverability, the long rides with them and stuff like that, where my hand placement is, and just being able to like whip this bike around at the drop of a dime the way I can. I think I'm pretty much gonna leave it set to where it is. So that's just gonna be, I think those are gonna be my bars. So I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up for now, and then I'm gonna do a how-to video on the saddlebag lights. Some of you are saying like, how in the world, saddlebag lights aren't even out yet for this bike? Well, the saddlebag lights fit
on the rear of the saddlebags, but the harness doesn't fit. And then there's a way you can do that. So I do have a video where I show doing a 12-pin harness into 6. And I do it into 6 so that it could attach the tour pack. So where the 6 pins connect, you disconnect that, and that's how you're gonna run your saddlebag lights. But you'll see it in the video. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching Chris Glides. And by the way, this bike now has close to 39 or 4,000 miles. So, okay guys, thanks for watching. Hey, what's up YouTube? If you're watching this video or you're at the end of this video, I just wanted to make a few more comments. So I was able to take the bike in to get serviced at Old Glory Harley-Davidson in Laurel, Maryland, and they did an excellent job. They addressed all the issues that I mentioned within this video, and the bike turned out good. I just got through putting about 100 miles on it, and just got it back last night. And what they had to do was do a update to the ECU, and that stopped a lot of the issues with the hard starts and things like that. And I was able to get another tab for the glove box in the front fairing, and they did the recall work, which was the brake line needed a new clamp, and they also fixed my rear belt tension by loosening it up from the factory. A lot of these wheels are tight, and you can hear like some sound coming from the tight belt. So they addressed all those issues, and I had 0 complaints on this ride today, and rode like a champ. Also, the amplifier inside the fairing, they replaced that because I wasn't getting any sound out of the speakers. And so I think this might have been the 4th case with these bikes where they had a bad amp that just went out inside. So the stereo is bumping again and back to playing at good levels and stuff. So in love with the bike all over again. The fun part about it was, while I was in the shop for about 4 days, I got to jump on Grady, and me and Grady had a blast. I didn't even remember how fast and how much torque Grady has, but Grady just cranking on that thing. You could do burnouts, you can do wheelies, you could do everything on that bike. It's insane. It was a little cold out, so I lost traction quite a bit, but it's just a good thing to have them both working the way they should be at this point. I still haven't found out what the issue on Grady is as far as the tire pressure sensor light going off. I replaced the TPMS in the front wheel, but every now and then the reading just goes out on the screen, causes the red light to come on, and also the little indicator for low tire pressure, but it just goes out for a few minutes and comes back on, and it shows the correct pressure. But anyway, I need to take that in and get a diagnostic done on the 21 Road Glide Limited. And you know, the love of Harley, right? So there's always something, you know, when you have a perfect garage, it's a happy home. But you know, I just kind of keep a tally of what next, right? But it's Harley-Davidson. It's a love-hate relationship, and it just helps you know your bike, you know all the features, know things that's gonna be wrong or right. I know people on here are gonna be like, man, you paid all this money, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, you buy Gucci, you buy Prada, you buy, you know, whatever the latest and greatest is out. All those brands that are high dollar, they have flaws and issues just like anything that's cheap. So, but, you know. All right, guys. See you guys. Talk to you later.